by Matty Mann. It's absolutely nuts to think it's Christmas already. I want to wish you guys a very Merry Christmas. I hope 2022 was a phenomenal year for you and your family and your business and your shooting endeavors and everything that you tried to accomplish this year. Now, thank you also on that note for consuming my content throughout the year. You know, I had a wild, ambitious goal for growing the channel this year, which we unfortunately didn't hit, but I still feel like we delivered a lot of value this year. And that's sometimes, you know, sort of the internal battle that I struggle with because I focus on making educational style videos. You know, we sacrifice a lot of views and potentially money by not making sort of, quote, entertainment style content. Guys will comment, this channel's boring. Yes, because I'm trying to teach you something, but we try and do sort of the best of both. And if you're complaining about something you're getting for free on the internet, perhaps you're projecting some of your own concerns in your own life. Anyway, so on that note, yes, I had some very ambitious goals for the year. And the reason this video is titled, I failed with my goals in 2022, still working on the title a little bit, is because I didn't hit a number of goals that I set for myself this year. But every year I set pretty big goals because I'm a goal-driven person and I've got some crazy goals for next year. So this year I also had a goal of running 2,022 kilometers for the year, which I failed miserably at. I was on track up until about April. So roughly I had to run 5.5 kilometers every single day of the year, which doesn't seem like a lot, but trust me, it adds up pretty freaking quickly. Eventually got a little bit of an injury, kept running, and eventually had surgery on that injury in June this year, which absolutely sucked because every single time I still put my foot down, and we're in December already, it hurts very badly. It's all right if I sort of stay moving, but if I've been driving or I've been sitting and I get up, man, those first 10 minutes are incredibly painful. So the doctor did say 18 months until recovery, so it kind of is what it is. Then also on a shooting front, you know, we did a lot of shooting this year, but I would have liked to do more precision rifle events. The reality of the situation is for the vast majority of the year, I didn't have access to my rifles. I do have them now. And you guys will see the J. Allen, the 6-dasher in the J. Allen, because you asked for that video. It is coming. I'm very excited to bring you that. Also on sort of a match front, a lot of matches here in Cape Town wasn't really held this year or was extremely poorly attended. And it's sad to see the sort of NRL Race Gun League die out here in South Africa. You know, I started the NRL with my friend Dirk Klaver a few years ago. It was doing very well. And then we gave it over because we wanted to focus on sort of our own lives because it's such a big time commitment. No real gain, never mind the monetary gain. It's just a black hole for money. So that sort of has died. The NRL Hunter Series, also the matches that I was planning on shooting in Cape Town didn't take place, which is an absolute bummer. So please, if the NRL Hunter Series is continuing in South Africa in 2023, please bring some matches to Cape Town. It's something that we really want to do down here, and it's a discipline that I'm really keen on partaking in. It does seem like for me the way to go would be to fly to Namibia, which is our neighboring country, who has a freaking pumping precision rifle scene. So perhaps in 2023, I will do some flights to Namibia and come shoot with the Namibia guys who I was fortunate enough to meet a few months ago at one of our matches, and they are freaking good shooters. In fact, the Namibia guys came down here and walked the field of our local shooters, which was freaking phenomenal to see. So that's really what the benchmark is for sort of my immediate surroundings. So I obviously haven't been shooting competitively in a while. That my focus has sort of shifted to growing my businesses rather than, you know, being the best shooter that I can be. I still compete and I can sort of hang with the guys, I reckon, but I need to seriously sit down and focus and get back to dry fire and get back to doing the basics to even want to remotely hang with those guys, because, you know, Man, Dirk, Isak, you oaks are freaking on fire, and I know you guys watch this video. So thank you very much for putting that time in and being an inspiration to us shooters to see what is possible. So guys, on a more personal note, it was a great year for us. Yes, I failed on a lot of levels, but you know, I also feel like we had a lot of success. The channel did over 5 million views, so I want to thank you guys so much for that. We're at 133,000 something subscribers, which is still an incredible number if you think about it, given the sort of content we create and how against us the algorithm is. So on that note, please make sure you are subscribed and double check that the notification bell is turned on. It is the only way we can beat the algorithm, because the algorithm does not like to push out content like we like to make and consume. I'm very excited for 2023, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of take our educational style content and sort of veer into that entertainment lane a little bit more often and try and combine the two even better going forward. I've got some very cool videos planned. In fact, I've got such a stack of videos, and my brother's going to start helping me film on the range to get a little bit more dynamic stuff. So I'm very pumped for what the new year brings. But to be honest, this year took a lot out of me, you know, making 2 videos a week, every single week. And I've been doing that for 3 years in a row now. Is more than 3 years, like 4 years almost. It's incredibly taxing. So this video, for example, I filmed yesterday for about 4 hours, and I could not get my words together for whatever reason. I was having one of those days where I just deleted everything. And eventually at the end of the day, I got a take that I really liked. And when I was starting to edit it, I realized there was an error in the sound, because when we're running off generator power here in South Africa, there seems to be a dip, and then the sound just goes, which I basically had to just delete that. So I'm doing that over, and then I'm gonna spend about 5 hours editing this 10-minute video for you guys. So it really is a mega time investment, and I'm hoping to make some changes next year to do that. I have been searching for an editor, but good Lord, these oaks make a lot of money, so it's difficult to justify hiring somebody for 50,000 Rand a month to edit my videos when I can do them myself. It's a very difficult one. So if you guys want to help with that effort, you can join Patreon, which is a platform where you can support the channel. Now, over the last 3 months, I didn't need any new camera stuff. And what I usually do with the funds I get from Patreon is I give that back to you guys in a sense, where I buy new gear, camera-wise, drone-wise, to make the channel more sort of up our production value ante. And over the last 3 months, I didn't need any new gear, and there wasn't anything that tickled my fancy. So I've actually given away all of the last 3 months worth of contributions, which come to about 50,000 Rand. And I've given that to a charity that basically help mentally disadvantaged children with learning disabilities, diagnose those disabilities, and give them the tools to take on life, knowing that they have those disabilities, and giving them sort of a workaround to manage those. So on that note, thank you to the guys supporting the channel on Patreon. And then last but not least, I want to thank MDT for a wonderful year. It's been so good working with you guys, and I look forward to the future. So if you guys are shopping for that last minute from me to me gift, because let's be honest, those are the best kind of gifts, head on over to mdttac.com. On that note, guys, this is the last video you'll see from me for the year. I'm pumped. I'll see you in 2023, and then also thanks to my friend Martin for making me this awesome Vortex themed Christmas shirt. I want to leave you with my favorite video from the year. This video is called Hunting Giants, and I really love how it turned out. It didn't get as many views as I would have liked it to get, but I'm stoked with the story we told, and I'm stoked with the adventure that I had with my brother. So check that out here over the holidays, and yeah, last but not least, Merry Christmas. Love you guys. Thanks for everything. I'll see you in the new year. Bye.